Yo, Bucko, it's Zero, coming back to you with another figure review. Today we have something I've been waiting God knows how long for, since July, and it just came in like a week or two ago. I've been slacking on the videos, but we finally got her. It's the Star Wars Black Series, Clone Wars line, Ahsoka Tano. And again, this is a Walmart exclusive, which is horrendous. They should never give Walmart exclusives, especially a character like this. You want to give them some side characters, go ahead. Don't give them army builders. Don't give them army builders. Don't give them main characters. But anyways, let's go ahead. Dive right into this one. It's Ahsoka Tano. You already know how badass she is. God, I'm so happy they made this figure. I've been waiting for a Clone Wars Ahsoka forever, and honestly, I'm so glad they went with the Season 7 design. Hopefully we will get more Ahsoka figures soon. Hopefully from the earlier seasons of the Clone Wars, the first half and second half. And then maybe we'll get a Mandalorian one. I'm sure we'll get a Mandalorian one by the end of 2022, probably by the end of this year. But yeah, Ahsoka's awesome. This outfit's awesome. They're making a TVC one, and that is more accurate to the show. And this one is pretty accurate, but it's not 100% accurate, so it still looks amazing though. Anyways, let's dive right into this box. You got Star Wars Black Series, you got Star Wars The Clone Wars, Ahsoka Tano. Side of the box, you got Ahsoka again, looking pretty sexy all lined up. Of course, she is number 2 in the line. Again, should the second figure and the main character, basically the main character of the Clone Wars, should not be a Walmart exclusive. Again, we got Ahsoka Tano. Says Ahsoka Tano, a Togruta female, was the Padawan learner to Anakin Skywalker and a hero of the Clone Wars. Alongside Anakin, she grew from headstrong student into a mature leader. She grew from Snips into one of the coolest characters in Star Wars. Yeah, at first everyone hated her, now everyone loves her. She's amazing. She was number 2, Star Wars The Clone Wars. Side of the box, nothing except for the Black Series logo. Top of the box, got your event. Bottom of the box, unreadables. And you know what? Without further ado, let's get this badass Jedi out of the box. And here she is out of the box, and the figure in hand is beautiful. Yeah, by the way, I do have a second one of her because I'm an idiot. But that's a story for another time. Anyways, this figure is absolutely beautiful. I am amazed by this figure. God, I've waited so damn long to be able to play with this figure. And it feels so good just having... This is a character I've been waiting for, not only since I started collecting, but I've been wanting an Ahsoka since I started collecting. Wanted that Rebel Ahsoka because that's the only one. Not that I don't like her design, I love the Rebel design, but I wanted a Clone Wars one, and they come out with Season 7 last year. Amazing, by the way. Amazing season. But her outfit from that season is the best. I absolutely love this outfit. It is beautiful. And when they announced this figure, I couldn't wait. I wanted it that second. This is an amazing figure. Oh my god, I am in love with this figure. Holy crap. I can already tell too, because I have the other figure sitting on deck. She goes into poses so much easier than the Rebels Ahsoka, but that's something we'll go into more details later. Put her to the side, and here are her saber hilts, which I've played around with. The ones Nurk let me play around with his, I think they're the legacy ones from Galaxy's Edge, and they're so much fun. I'll link to that video probably, but shout out to Nurk IRL. They were so much fun to play with. But yeah, here they are in all their beauty and glory. Let me get slightly better. There we go. Yeah, they're beautiful. They're very similar to how they're like Anakin and Obi-Wan's put into one lightsaber mixed with the Ahsoka's. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and I just love how the blade is shorter on this one. I mean, on the Rebels one, it is shorter. Her other lightsaber is slightly shorter, but it's nowhere near as short as it's supposed to be. But this is beautiful. This is the exact length I wanted it. They really did a beauty with these ones. Now, again, you can go ahead and pull these out, and these, holy crap, these are so much better than they used to be. Now you notice, I didn't even know this until now, but there's like a groove there so that these go in one way. There you go. Bam. They go in one way. There you go. And the paint apps on here are very nice. There's gray here, the black there. Love that. And then the red. And then on the other ones, the grays and blacks. And it's very accurate to how it looks. Again, with the mini saber, same thing with the little peg, and the groove goes in very nicely. And bam, these are awesome. Absolutely love them. And as an added bonus, what I absolutely love on this figure versus the other figure, which I'll just go ahead and point out right away, is how the saber hilts go in, or how she holds the saber hilts, or holsters the saber hilts, I should say. These have, I absolutely hate the hooks. I really do. It's so much better when they do the buttons. And yeah, this looks so much cleaner, just being able to plug these in like this, or not. These look so much cleaner, just being able to put them in the side and forget about them. Yeah, because like the hooks, the holes don't get in the way. You won't even like notice them, honestly, on the figure. You'll notice the hooks on the other one. Just being able to put this here and forget about it, it's amazing. That is awesome. I love that. Like I said, being able to hold your weapons is a plus for me when you're not using them, and that is absolutely awesome. They are a little hard to get in, so you're gonna have to wrestle them, but it's not a big deal. But whatever. Alright, putting aside her beautiful lightsabers, here she is in all of her glory. God, she's been sitting on my desk just waiting for me to play with her. That sounds a little wrong, but yeah, this, oh my god, dude, this is beautiful. It's gonna be really hard to top this Ahsoka, honestly, because now I will point out though that her gauntlets aren't the most accurate thing, and also her boots aren't the most accurate thing. I think these are supposed to be like a goldenish color, but all that aside, beautiful figure. I don't have any problems with it not being 100% accurate. Hell, not everything in the Black series is 100% accurate, and I'm fine with that. It's the quirks of the figures, why we collect them, you know. If they make an updated one eventually, maybe I'll buy it, but it was a struggle getting this one, so anyways, her Leku design is super nice. You'll notice it is not the same Leku as her Rebels one, and these are pretty accurate to how they are in the show. So I don't know why the design changed, maybe it's just with age or something, but yeah, maybe it's just the design of the shows, who knows. But still awesome. And then her face paint is a little different. I actually don't know if the design is part of her face or if it's actual paint or how the Leku works or anything, but yeah, that's just a side-by-side of the two of them. Again, different. This is almost the same exact mold, but again, you'll notice right away the arms are different designs, which I love the fact that she shows the skin here. This is a little it's cool, but it's a little boring. Then yeah, this gauntlet is the same exact thing, just this is painted differently. Hands are the same exact thing. Leku's and the face is a totally different mold. Then the chest piece, totally different mold, which that helps her be so much more articulate and it's just better. It's just a better figure overall because of that. Then yeah, she doesn't have the cloth goods that this figure has, but it just looks so much better here without the cloth goods. The back different as well. The boots are the same mold, which again isn't a problem. I just wished, I think she's supposed to have brown boots, but or it's gray all the way down and then she's supposed to have brown boots, I think, but that's not a huge problem. But yeah, just being able to see them side by side, you can tell the differences, but it is mostly the same mold. Mostly. Anyways, getting her out of there, looking better at the paint. The other one I ordered actually did have a little paint splotch right here, so I decided against opening that one and just waited another week for this one to show up, and I'm not disappointed at all. Yeah, this is an awesome figure. Absolutely love all of her design from season 7, and just all the silver throughout, the silver lining throughout, it's beautiful. My god, yeah, I love this. I love this design. Boots are pretty plain, not a big problem. Gauntlets, as you saw, they're more detailed here than they were on the Rebels one. They're not exactly accurate though. I think there's supposed to be a little more design there on season 7 Ahsoka. But yeah, besides that, awesome figure. Let's go ahead and dive into this articulation. And yeah, starting at the head, it's a ball joint up to the head, and she moves around. It's okay. It's not the best thing ever, not the worst thing ever, but because her Leku gets in the way, but it is a little pliable, so you can, if you want to stretch it a little bit, look up, look down. Then she has, I want to say those are butterfly joints. They're kind of butterfly joints. They are butterfly joints? I don't know. They're moving, so they gotta be butterfly joints, but you're gonna be able to get her arm pretty much wherever you want it to go. Yeah, those are definitely butterfly joints. They just don't go as far as they should. Yeah, so hinge and swivel at the shoulder, going down to single jointed elbow, not a big deal. Then you have a hinge and swivel at the wrist. This one goes up and down, the other side goes, or this one goes in and out, the other side goes up and down. Got it mixed up for a second. Then she has a ball joint at the torso, and that's the main difference. The biggest difference that is going to help set apart the articulation is this absolutely horrendous chest piece, which I love. The chest piece design is not the problem. It's horrendous because you can't articulate it and you can't balance things properly. Because of this, how this chest plate is designed, you can get it to go however you want, so yeah, you're going to be able to balance her a lot easier. And then her leg goes forward that far, back, all the way back, awesome. Then she has thigh swivels, which, yeah, there's your thick thighs. Then she has a double jointed knee, kicks her own ass. Then again, these boots are a problem on the other Ahsoka, but because you can balance her a lot better, they're not going to hinder articulation as much. So yeah, got a hinge and swivel at the ankle and a forward facing pin for rocker, which again is a little hindered by the side, but you can still do it. Alright, and let's go ahead and pose this badass. Alright, now let's show her off next to some other figures. And here she is next to the 332nd Clone Trooper and the Mandalorian Loyalist. And here she is next to a Clanker and Dooku. And here she is next to Maul and Kenobi. Finally, here she is next to Lord Vader and Luke Skywalker Squawker. And overall, I'm in love with this figure. So glad Walmart finally got their shit together and shipped this out to me. She is A1, probably one of the best figures ever. I absolutely had a blast today just posing her. I would pose her all day. She's freaking beautiful figure, amazing sculpt, good articulation. She stands. I did not have to wrestle her like normal to get her to pose how I wanted, and ooh, she's gonna look damn good on the shelf. Definitely gonna bring life to your collection. I feel like this figure was missing for way too damn long, but now I got her. She's gonna look great in my collection, and hopefully she looks great in yours too. If you don't have one yet, don't worry, I'm sure they'll release her a bunch more times. They'll probably make her a common, not a store exclusive anymore. Probably in the next year or so. I don't see this being an exclusive forever, because this is gonna sell. Hasbro knows it. Walmart sucks. Hasbro knows that. You'll get her. Just be patient. And as always, you can bring them in warm, or you can bring them in cold. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.